Fresh off an exciting 2018 Whitewater Festival, Dave Morris alongside Mike Knopp, Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Dave.
Long weekend, good, fun, packed weekend there at the Whitewater Festival. Lots going on there with the corporate rafting, the Olympic qualifier. Pump track was full of athletes whizzing around there. So we'll start right there with a recap of the Whitewater Festival.
Well, it was a great weekend. You know, my staff and I, we were taking, just observing the variety of activities and very, very different types of activities, from the pump track World Championship quality you see here, the boater cross.
That's a great photo.
Yeah, very exciting to watch. There you see him plunging into the water.
So what was the reaction from the athletes on this one?
They loved it.
Because this is brand new for you guys, just building
brand new, yeah, brand new. Athletes loved it, spectators loved it. I mean, it was really exciting to watch. They had to, so they plunged into the water and they had to race down the channel, and then there was buoys and they had to go around the buoys, which is hard to do when the water's moving. And then they had to roll every so often, they actually go, yeah. So, and it ended up being, when they go around those buoys, there's some crashing and there's some full contact action. So that was really fun to watch. I think we look forward to doing that again in the future. And then on the Red Bull event, we had a lot of participants from all over, from as far away as Maine and New York City, and they were people were really raving about the course and the
Which is really blue, by the way.
It is very blue, very distinctive. It matches our whitewater and our rapid blocks really well, so we kind of have that thing going. But you can see the action in there. These guys and ladies were really, I mean, it's amazing to watch in the finals how fast they are and how fast they go through this course. So we did qualify folks for the World Championship. We actually had Olympians there who had kind of switched over from the BMX to try the pump track, and so really exciting to watch. We look forward to, they want to kind of do this. This will be something we do on a regular basis now with the pump track, and we hope to get more people locally involved in that. So that was really exciting.
I know our Chris Landsberger, one of our photographers, I joked with him at the event that he moonlights as a badass BMX guy.
Yeah.
He was out there competing. His thought was, hey, it's just kind of cool that, at his point in his career, he's out there competing with fellow Olympians and really experienced athletes. He thought the experience was cool. Yeah,
it's great. It's great. And we started the day on Saturday with all the kids from John Rex, the charter school, elementary, and they were dragon boat racing. And so that was really fun to see all those kids out and racing in the bottom pool of the Whitewater Center before we turned it on. So lots of families out, and then we kicked things off with all the activities. And like I said, it was very diverse. And to go from rowing youth championships the last couple of weekends to this, it really is a variety of very different things that we can do at the river.
I walked over there Saturday afternoon from downtown through Bricktown, the canal. I walked over. It was amazing to go through, as we've mentioned before, the footprint there at the Boathouse District of the different events, including the Sky Trail.
Yeah.
How many families and kids were harnessed up and walking the balance beam or doing the rumble drop? There was a lot of activities in different places for a whole bunch of people. Yeah,
it was great to see that the Sky Trail was filled up all weekend long. That's been very popular for all ages. We've got a small mini Sky Trail for 3-year-olds up to the big kids and adult version. But yeah, lots of zip line action going on, and we also introduced our new dog park, Barks and Brews, and that just is just opening, and we've added some agility features, and we'll be doing a formal grand opening of that here in a few weeks.
That's right outside the grill.
Right outside the grill, yeah. It's really a nice setting right next to the river, and I think my dogs have already partaked in it. So.
Very nice. Well, sadly enough, when we walked up, we went straight into the Devon Boathouse with hopes, with dreams, which were shattered because I think we missed the Olympic tryout. Perhaps we could have been the next Olympic.
We can still arrange something.
Great.
Yeah. We're actually going to.
Spoke way too soon, apparently.
We can always do a test, and with our partnership with the U.S. Olympic Committee, we want to continue this.
Look at this.
Yeah. And so you can see this action. These guys were really some great athletes getting after it on the doing pull-ups and the vertical leap, the vertical jump, and
you're mentioning there was one person who on the vertical jump way up top.
Way up top, yeah, and they did sprints outside. I mean, it was really cool to see the athletes that rolled out. So this is a new thing for the U.S. Olympic Committee, and as a partner of theirs as an Olympic training site, we're going to actually institute this and hopefully do this again in the future and kind of continue to build awareness. And again, people growing up in Oklahoma City may not ever think about becoming a bobsledder, but we have an opportunity to introduce you to that here. So.
One other thing we should mention from the Whitewater Festival this past weekend, on the Whitewater Rapids, corporate rafting.
Corporate rafting, and we had some very spirited competition. I will give a shout out to we had a 4th place at the Love's Heart Throbs, and then 3rd place was Ascent, and then sadly, sorry, but 2nd place was the Oklahoma Media Company. Is that why I saw them sprinting around the building all morning?
2 laps.
2 laps. And then 1st place was Love Heartbeats, and so, but it was great. Everyone did a great job, and it was fun to watch.
Corporate rafting continues throughout the summer?
It does, yeah. We'll be doing more sessions, and it's just a lot of fun to get involved in. And I want to also shout out to the folks who did the boater cross. We had a 3rd place Edwin Caza, 2nd place Lucho Granizo.
Very nice,
yeah.
Lucho.
And then 1st place Tad Dennis, and then we had a female participant, Helen Harvey, who took 1st place. So it was really great, yeah. So again, on Sunday we did a different event, a world kayak event, and a little bit more low-key, fun-oriented, but still challenging, where people raced down, had to go slalom through some gates, but then they had to do a variety of different things, like get to a certain point and throw a ball or a throw bag into a kayak that's on the shore, and they got points for making it into the kayak.
That's kind of fun.
A variety of different things, kind of an obstacle thing, and so a lot of people enjoyed that. So.
Cool. Well, it was a lot of fun when I was out there this past weekend. Big shout out to John Riggs from the OCU days of showing us around the campus there.
Boy, John has been hard at work. He's our director of operations, and putting on an event like this. John and his staff and the rest of our staff. There's a lot of moving parts to get this in motion. From building the ramp for the boater cross to making sure everything else is looking good and ready to go. So it was great all around. So we were really excited about it. I want to say we had, Mercy had free fitness classes going on that people were enjoying, and just a real variety, really great weekend out there.
So now that you have that under your belt, that leads us into Memorial Weekend, which is this weekend, and it kicks off your summer hours.
Yeah, we'll be operating 7 days a week starting Memorial Day. So it looks like it's going to be a great weekend, great weather. As we get into Memorial Day, we'll be introducing some of our other features, some of our water features, some slides and other things that we have in store for this year, which we're excited about. But it should be a great weekend to go rafting and get out and do the Sky Trail and enjoy the river with your family. And things really get hopping for the summer. So.
A couple of other areas just to mention here in closing. You have mini golf, the Gaylord Sports Experience with some virtual reality, and then in June you'll be having bands.
Yes, so we've continued to enhance things over near the adventure area with the Sky Trail. So literally under the Sky Trail, or right next to it, we have a mini golf experience, which will be opening here next weekend.
Okay.
Something great for, again, all families. If you want, and you can be playing mini golf while watching your kids or your spouse or whoever up in the Sky Trail. It happens to be right underneath the rumble drop, so we see a lot of people hanging out trying to encourage their loved ones to make the leap. So that's conveniently located.
How tall is the rumble drop?
It's about 75 feet. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's no small. It's no short height. It's up
just
there.
the first step. That's all it is. That you got to worry about. Just that first step. And it's funny if you just observe people out there and how they're. It takes some encouragement sometimes from family members and friends to do that. So a lot of yelling and going on over there. And then inside the building, inside the Standard Youth Pavilion with the Gaylord Sports Experience, which we've added some virtual reality sports, where you actually can ride a bike and be in a cycling event or various other things, and it's really cool. So.
And then once again, the Friday night glow in June, right?
Yeah, that'll be starting up thanks to our partner Key Construction. We're going to be having live music. Some great bands will be going on all summer, and enjoy the sunset. And we're going to do night zip lining, so you can go zip line at that time as well. Come out, bring your dogs, come to the dog park, have craft beer. Just a really cool, get a lot of comments about how when people discover, like maybe they come to an event and they realize what a comfortable, fun place it is just to hang out, just to relax and look at the water and listen to music. So this is something we want to open to everyone to enjoy, and that'll be Friday nights all summer.
And you can find more information, schedule events, season passes, all that and more can be found right there on the website at riversportokc.org. Mike, as always, good to see you. Congrats on successful Whitewater Festival. Best of luck moving forward with Memorial Weekend.
All right, thanks, Dave.
You bet.